But first, we continue to follow breaking news out of Charlottesville, where the man who shot and killed 3 UVA football players was sentenced to life in prison just a short while ago. Thanks for joining us here at 6. I'm Bill Fitzgerald.
I'm Julie Bragg. Our Cameron Thompson has been in court all week long covering this case, and Cam was able to talk to Mike Hollins, the UVA player who was shot on the bus the same night and survived. He joins us now live once again. Cam?
Yeah, and Julie, Bill, Mike Hollins saying that he's getting a bit of closure from this, but nothing going to bring back the 3 dead and change the wounds and lifelong trauma for those who are injured or impacted by this. Again, Judge Cheryl Higgins around 5 o'clock this evening handing down the maximum allowable penalty of 5 life sentences to Christopher Darnell Jones Jr. That's a life sentence each for the murders of Devin Chandler, Lavelle Davis, and Deshaun Perry, and then a life sentence for the injuring of Mike Hollins, who we talked to, and Marley Morgan, the other person injured on that bus. And Judge Higgins saying this was not a vindictive sentence, but one that was logical based off of the facts of the case, saying that there was no indication that the men on that bus ever bullied Jones or ever posed any threat to him, and that while he did have some mental illnesses and illogical thoughts, he still knew that what he was doing was wrong, and pointed to some of the text messages he sent earlier in that day where he said he was either going to hell or to jail for 100 years. When those life sentences were read out, we started to hear gasps and the starts of cries from family members of the victims who were in that courthouse, and afterwards seeing them hugging each other in the foyer of the courthouse before coming out and speaking with media, including Mike Hollins, who talked about closing this chapter of his life.
Knowing that he has been given a time, and justice has been served for the most part, even though that no amount of time on this earth in jail will repay or get those lives back. Just a little bit of peace knowing that the man that committed those crimes won't be hurting anyone else.
Now, when there was the pre-sentencing, there was a comment from Jones where he apologized to the family. When Hollins was asked if he accepted that apology, he said no comment. Hollins said that he has been relying on his faith since that shooting and is now involved in sort of a sports ministry, helping other athletes who have dealt with trauma or just reconnect with their fate. Again, 5 life sentences for Chris Jones Jr. He will be eligible to apply for parole because of this once he reaches the age of 60, which for geriatric release. But again, prosecutors say they wanted life so that when it reaches that time, it will be up to a board of professionals to decide if he is ready to be released back into society. In Albemarle County, Cameron Thompson, CBS 6 News.